My way. Ooh, it's a little crazy. Let's go. Blessings, blessings. Let me close my door. Y'all can don't see my door closed. Oh, I was having a hard time, y'all. Blessings, blessings. Welcome to Uncensored Enlightenment Talk. And you're here with Grace Levi. You're here with Miss Grace tonight. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. I was having some issues starting my streaming equipment. As you know, I'm still getting acclimated to the streaming equipment, so I know notifications has to go out and all types of stuff. I'm gonna need y'all to bear with me tonight. So if you got the S on your chest, hit the like button. All right, so we haven't been live in a while on this particular platform. You know, I'm trying to balance things out as well as keep my foot on somebody's neck. And you know who that is, Jedediah. Okay, if y'all don't know who Jedediah is, I'm not going to put him on the screen right this second, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, so today what we're going to do is continue to do what we do. If y'all did not see, I made a post in the community page to show you guys that I may be quiet, but I'm still moving. Yes, we did get a response from the IRS basically saying, hey, we hear you, we see you, and we monitor everybody. If you have some more information, give me a call. You know how that goes. So, I'm going to forward, someone's telling. But with that goes to say, I want you guys to know that Grace is still in it for the long haul. Today we're going to review Jedediah's video. If y'all don't know who Jedediah is, because I have some new subscribers that may come across this video, you guys that I know that I'm pretty transparent with what I talk about. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I am a separatist, and I just tell the truth. So over this last year, me and a whole bunch of other people, content creators, citizens of Illinois, Dalton, Thornton, has been traumatized by this drifter. Um, Most recently, guys, well, let me just keep giving you a background on him. So this drifter basically goes around the community and the guy under the guise of helping the Black community solve traumatic issues like wrongful deaths, community issues with mayors, allegedly ex offense, and he seems to jump on the scene and does nothingness. Okay, so after 20 years of his longevity, as he always talk about, of being a Traptivist, he have a few of us just keeping the general public aware of what he do and make sure that he know, Lil Daryl, we watching you. Lil Daryl, we watching you. So with that goes to say, he made a video. We're gonna look at that stupid video, and then we're gonna give you an update on his escapades with Flint. Okay, I do think the video that he made, he's been crying out for attention because he know we haven't been paying attention to him. Why would we? Pretty much people are sick and tired of him anyway. But you know what it is. At this point, we're gonna have to give little Daryl a little bit of attention, a little bit TLC to let him know that we still got our eye on you. Okay, so I downloaded the video just in case he wanted to get a little sneaky. You know what I'm saying? You know I ain't no fool, but we do. We're gonna watch a little bit of his video. He gets on my nerve. Yeah, this is really hard for me to digest, but I want y'all to see a Traptivist in action. So I believe because we have not been paying attention to Jedediah, this is his way of getting attention from us. Okay, so I'm gonna play this, a little bit of it, and then we're gonna talk about the update because y'all already know I was gonna say that I was disappointed, but I'm not disappointed, guys. He made a update today or on this video, and I'm like, ugh, not a surprise. So let's watch the baby. Let's watch the attention seeker seek attention. So because nobody's paying attention to him, he cries wolf and says, "I'm out of jail. I'm out of jail." This is the guy who was running for Congress. Okay, this is this clown, clown. Let's play this. We're gonna hurry up and get through this. He get on my nerves. Oh wait, let's hold up. Able to build an app with your name on it. Just yep, thinking about I'm playing your video. Base 44. For information, educational purposes only. Let's put this here. Legal disclaimer. Let's put his own disclaimer up here. All content in this video is for educational purposes only, and this is for educational and informational purposes. I sounded like Jedediah. Yes, and you know, guys, even if he tried to copyright it, just to let you know, we're going to be changing it significantly by adding our opinion as well as our review about what he's saying. So, no copyright over here. Let's go.
First, let me tell you something. When you got and KS, no, don't do it. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail.
Honestly, like I said, all of this is for attention. The man is not locked up. He did not get locked up. 9 hours before this video came out, he was on for 2 hours. Okay? So again, this is just a stunt. Jedediah, you want some attention? Here you go, sir. Okay? We're going to give you just a little bit. I'm not going to play all of this. Look at this fool. Let's play this real quick because he's just aggy. Look at him. You're free. Oh my God. I am free. Are you? I am free. Did you get out of your case in Flint or something? Because I think Flint, Michigan want that ass. I think Flint, Michigan really about to get you. That's why you won't step foot in there. So are you free? Are you really free to go everywhere you want to go, Jedediah? Huh? You know, put yourself in hot water. Look at you. You're not free. Let's go. I'm free. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. Now, if y'all guys don't know, to my new subscribers, this is Jedediah Brown. He is the Democratic talking face, or used to be the Democratic talking face for Dalton, Illinois. Okay, you know how political figures use activists, or in this case, Traptivists, to kind of sway the public opinion, give them the pizzazz, you know, that type of stuff. This is him, but he's like beyond a bootleg low budget version actually. Oh, if y'all don't know, yeah, y'all do know this guy. I'm not even going to show it. Do you know he had a little, I don't know what it was, talking ceremony about Kurt, about Charlie Kirk? This man lied. I don't even have time to go into it and show y'all, but y'all could go look between the two videos. He's a plain out freaking liar. He said in front of all of them white people, Charlie Kirk people, whoever they supposed to be, our cousins, Caucasian cousins, that he was supposed to debate Charlie Kirk. Guys, he said that he met Charlie Kirk a long time ago, back far when, and he was supposed to debate him, but it never happened. Mind you, just the day prior, he said that I had to do some research. I've been researching on Charlie Kirk for the last 3 days and doing my deep research when everybody was talking about Charlie Kirk. But you know what it is. You know how Traptivists try to drift off of stuff. So I don't know what was that for. You know, that was to feed his grandioso, feed his fake ego. You know what I'm saying? You know, do a little publicity stunt, but it didn't work. They were looking at you like, you're a fool. You didn't even know what you were saying. But we're going to keep it moving. I just wanted you guys to highlight that, how that whatever drift worked. Yeah, Jedediah, you big old liar. What's your problem, man? Now, mind you, this is a guy that was supposed to be running for Congress after he drifted off of Dalton. We gotta remind the people. Let's talk about it. After he drifted off of Dalton, tried to be the speaking piece for Dalton, got played by his right hand girl, you know what I'm saying, and got sabotaged, and he sabotaged himself. You know how that worked out. Everybody threw his in the trash, because he wasn't making nothing but trouble, guys. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? And it all comes back. It all goes back to Andrew Holmes, okay? Go in there, run up in Andrew Holmes' face. It all goes back to not getting any justice for Miss you. I don't want to disrespect her because this video is to play him out, but you know what I'm saying. The sexual assault victim that he allegedly originally came there for to Dalton. This is how crazy this is, y'all. If y'all happen to come past this video and don't know who this person is or what it is, this is what's been going on. So he went to Dalton to allegedly help the sexual assault victim, but at the same time say he wasn't going after the mayor who was robbing people blind. That wasn't his concern. And then in the same breath, he said that he is some type of law enforcement, kept showing us presidential cups and shit. Y'all remember? I remember everything. I could run this down for y'all. Let's not forget. Let's get entertained. Let's let it all come back, because Jedediah think that he can erase his Facebook page and YouTube page and think that Grace Levi can't talk this out. I can keep y'all entertained and talk this out real quick. Are you out of jail, or are you in your mind jail? So then, guys, don't forget, he goes down there and says he's part of the DOJ. We got the clip, you know what I'm saying? Oh, just to let y'all know, I'm waiting for the DOJ to get back to me. We will be following up the first week of October. You know, our letter to the DOJ, CC, FBI, CC, um, internet crimes. Hold on, I'm looking on my paper. And also, we got down with ISP. You know, all of this shit, Peggy. You know, never in my life did I thought I'd be a snitch like this. I'm from the hood. I'm from Newark. Snitches get stitches, but in this case, the people will be for me, because we gonna make sure that they don't get hit with no more drifting from this guy raising money for all types of nonsense while beating on the people. Okay, so we still wait. We're gonna wait. We patient. You know me. I'm Aggie. Anytime he got a smile on his face, and you smile too much, I just had to remind you that the Crypt Keeper is coming. I love that. I love the name. Call me the Crypt Keeper. I'm coming. I'm gonna creep up on you. You thought I forgot. So wait, it goes on. Let's keep talking, because I don't know if y'all forgot, but he think that we forgot. So the DOJ thing, then, you know, we told you about the Andrew Holmes, you know, kind of blew that out of proportion. A whole bunch of chaos. Like every time we turned around, he kind of made the situation about himself and kind of like, you know, distract us from other stuff just the whole year. And we're going to bypass some, you know, the car chase and all of the extra stuff. Let's get to the fight in Thornton. That hit made headlines, and he thinks that that is good for his career. That's little Daryl for you. This man, I want to be a congressman. Anybody who don't know him, know him. In your right mind, would you want a congressman who literally tried to fight a mayor, or got, you know, punched on by a mayor? Yeah, because Tiffany Henyard was coming in with them blows. We got the clip. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? And got carried out like a baby. Then he got a lawsuit. Lawsuits. This is what we're gonna be talking about today, because this is part of his drift too. He go to these areas, cause chaos and destruction on the plight of black people pain, never get justice, and then somehow come out with a remarkable lawsuit for a constitutional violation. You violated my constitutional in my Jed voice. Okay? I got jokes. All right. So, as y'all know, he got the lawsuit against Thornton, and then that gets him a counter lawsuit against the boyfriend he fought. Y'all ain't forget about this. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna let y'all forget about this. I'm not gonna let y'all forget about this, okay? So then we got 2 lawsuits pending, 3, because we got to talk about his bodyguard. And then he moves on into Flint. Dun 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 dun. That's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. He goes into a Flint and act of fool because nobody stopped him. Nobody told him that his behavior wasn't right. He had all these connections from public officials and he had the juice and everybody's letting him in places. You guys created that monster. That's why I said exactly what I said when I saw House go on his show. You're continue go on his YouTube page. Let me correct that. You continue to fuel this monster. As I said, you have freedom of speech. You can go everywhere you want to, when you want to, how you want to. But why? It's the why for me. It's the why. It's the plain out disrespect for me. That's after he fought residents in an adjacent city. You're the mayor. You're the mayor. Yeah. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I hope y'all hit the like button. Let's go. Now, yeah, that kind of threw me off because Jason, you disappointed me a little bit. But I think you still got a good heart. Did you get my mail? We got another one coming. Yeah. Okay. So after he goes to adjacent places, fight residents. Another mayor goes on his platform. This mayor we're talking about, we're gonna talk about today. Mr. Clark went on his platform as well. And this one is like literally his big brother incarnated. Like if you see Jedediah and you put Clark next to each other, Jedediah is gonna be Clark in a couple of years without the law degree because he ain't got no. This. I don't even know about the high school thing. They did so good to sweep his off the internet. He probably ain't got no high school diploma. 8th grade. Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. My name Lil Darryl. I got jokes today, Jedediah. Let's ruin you. Let's ruin your day. Because you try to ruin mine. Y'all be trying to ruin my day with the news. But I ain't gonna let it because I done lost hope on us. I lost hope for you. I lost hope for us. Yeah, on the south side, some of y'all lost hopes for you, especially the one that's playing these politics. So right now, years old, I kind of gave you a brief synopsis. I know that was a lot, but it's way more, guys. I got like 210 videos on the playlist. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Before they try to break down my page, you know what they did. You know what they did. Now let's see why Jedediah is saying he not in jail, even though he was not in jail. Let this guy get to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear a little bit what he has to say. 110 pounds. You couldn't tell it all because. And I want to get to the news that he made because that was ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous.
Yes, composed, directed, and delivered.
I gotta fast forward
Welcome
this.
to Investigate and Advocate, where I'm your host, Judge Ed Brown, aka Black, and this is the place where no injustice rests.
Now remember, y'all, don't forget the investigate advocate thing. They supposed to be paying taxes. That's why I had the IRS already informed. So I'm on y'all asses. Y'all better do y'all paperwork. Yeah, if Greg's don't do nothing, I'm gonna make sure y'all get on y'all P's and Q's. P's and Q's. Let's go. INA, investigate and advocate with no investigation license. Mayor House, you went on his show again. You went on his show again.
I was not in jail. But there's people who want to get me there, and there's people trying to shackle me in other ways.
Nobody was asking, was you in jail? You literally was online 9 hours ago. What the hell are you talking about? You want some attention, and this is what you got. We'll give you just a little bit, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So far, y'all, I am so happy to say that no weapon formed against me has been
Who
able
that
to
pregnant
prosper.
belly in the back?
Judgment has already been condemned.
Why you got a tangerine? What is that? Where are you? Let me find out you at the Starbucks.
And that's why I thank God for you, viewers like you. But not just viewers, I thank God for our resources, investigators, advocates, organizers. Because of you,
oh my
we
God,
continue to grow.
You guys better slow down and giving y'all money. Y'all already know it's inflation. Y'all already know it's inflation. You better guard your pockets. He already coming with a drift. I hear it. I hear it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving already. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Start the affirmations. Let's get it going. I hear it coming.
We're getting the work of investigating and advocating done. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
But if you want a resource and you're not a part of the family, that's where you're tripping. And I want you to be a part of my family for the culture. Now that group.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. All right, we already reported to the IRS about the 501Cs. So we know the other ones that he had wasn't, they haven't been paying taxes. Okay. Don't you do it. Y'all want to be tied to this? Y'all want to be tied to this? I forgot what I was looking for. He done got on my nerves already. I'm over here looking through some papers so I can tell on them. Okay. This is how, okay, wait, that's one way. I'm such a snitch. I went and told on him on the Department of Justice that if he was a subcontractor, hey, if his ass want to be a snitch, talking about he get checks periodically, I got it every which way you want to see it. It was one more thing I wanted to show y'all, but I'm going to let this go because it's going to come back to me. I done told something. Oh, yeah. Federal Trade Commission. I forgot to tell y'all about that. Did you know about that? Let's take them to church. We're going to take them to Jedediah Church today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I forgot. You know, this is against the law as well. You can't just, not collect your taxes and stuff, but you can't run open schemes on the internet. You can't collect money and say you're going to do it for this and don't do it for that and do it for this. So there is where you can report it to the Federal Trade Commission. So, yeah, I got a long letter here. I'll read it to y'all later. When he gets on my nerves, when I get my response, and then you know how it is. I'll put something up there so he won't be hit him in them beautiful teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm jealous because I'm missing a tooth. I'm just playing. I'd rather have my fake teeth and be able to run a toothpick through it than have them fake ass sharp eaters. Let's go.
Yes.
No.
Thank you all for being here as well. And for the viewers on both Facebook and YouTube alike.
Damn, we didn't get past the first 5 minutes.
I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. Ain't no nothing shackles.
Turn my mic up.
That can hold me.
Hold on, y'all. Thank you, boo. Let me check my mic out. Thank you. I don't know what's up with my mic. Let me turn my mic up. Thank you, Media File. I don't know why it's so low. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I got my mic. I got it all the way up right now. Thank you for telling me. Somebody else told me that. Let me listen. Am I better? I think I sound better. Something was going on. Thank you, Trina. Love you. Thank you for being here. Something going on. We out of the algorithm. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's finish watching this together. Thank you.
Yeah. They may hold me for a while, but soon I'll be free. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail.
Fast forward.
Because I just what?
Hold on, y'all. Go to fast forward.
I have to stay where I'm at, and in doing so, I'm trying to figure out what is that orange thing that keep coming up.
That is that orange tangerine, because you had the daggone either Panera Bread somewhere streaming, taking somebody internet. What happened to all your houses, Jedediah? Somebody in a comment, please tell me. Go ask him to remind us what happened to all his houses. We're not going to let you forget how rich you were. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
And I guess that'll make it better so that it doesn't look weird. They may hold me for a while.
Is that Panera Bread? Oh my God. Let's fast forward.
Favorite song was the one when it was like, Tiffany, you lying. Okay. That was my favorite one. That's my third favorite song. That Tiffany line song, that boat song, this song.
It hurt it hurt me. Oh boy.
It's my favorite. Oh, that was a good one, Shelly. Okay.
The fuck? Wait. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, y'all. Hold on. Cause I'm trying to figure out. Oh my God. I could digest it a little bit when I'm watching it through somebody else's platform, but it's hard for me. So, hey, step yourself out. What the hell is this man doing? This is what we chose to represent our community. House. Yep, I'm going to keep calling your name. House. Dalton elected officials. Everybody in INA. Everybody who dealt with him for this whole year knew who the hell he was. This is what this is. That's why I blocked that ass. As soon as I came back from the first butterfly release, I said, oh, hell to the no. Anybody who deal with this, y'all gonna have to really second guess, your discernment. I'm just being honest. Look at this mother. Look at these. We can go back and watch what you do. And even though you refuse to show it, the truth is the truth, ain't no running from it. You must think we stupid. You lie, we see right through it. Yep. Tea or the truth? Which one are you doing? Are we doing tea or the truth? Tea ain't always the truth. Tea is gossip. What the hell he got going on? Was this supposed to be... What was this supposed to be, y'all? Because I'm really trying to figure this out. Was this supposed to be entertaining? Was this supposed to be an intro to his new talk show for tea? Politics and tea? What y'all about to invest in right now? What he about to run a marathon on y'all now? I feel it. The spirit is telling me a drift is coming. Can I fast forward this? I wanted to see the part where he laid his head on the pillow. The music got on my nerves.
That was great.
Look right here. What was this? What the hell was this, Jedediah? What was this, Mr. Trying to run for congressman? Huh? Mr. Director of charity, what the hell, place, whatever you is for. What is going on here, man? Thank God this man ain't got no kids. I'm just being honest. This is embarrassing. Y'all not embarrassed for the black community? Y'all not embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Get it together, man. Get it together, Jedediah. I know you need attention, little Daryl, but damn, we gotta do this. Pick up the plant as a fucking prop. Like, for real. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. I'm about to let you rock. Oh my God, look at my baby. Look at my baby. Look at Jedediah. Oh my God, my baby. You know he's still getting them SSI checks. I'm going to have to run this in the database. Let me find out. We can't find nothing because he's getting them SSI checks.
I'm serious. You ain't gonna sleep on that.
Yo, he did the pillow. I'm going to bed. Oh my goodness. He made sure that his ass monetized this video. I got the video, y'all, just in case. But it's just the fact that my play thing, I'm going to have to learn how to fast forward it. But I got the video, just in case. Because I know how he do.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Please.
Can we stop playing this one?
All right, so I think he is going to... I wonder what he's going to say about Ryan. Cause I look like he gonna play the Harvey video, the Harvey meeting. I know he gonna say something. This disrespectful dude. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a good one, Shelly. Okay, no, I have not been drinking or smoking. I'm just in a great mood. I'm in a great space. Okay, you guys, let's get into the business. Again, let's start it over. I don't know why these people keep messing with me, but they keep messing with me. Let's just get right into it because I spent all my time doing that. I'm not even gonna have y'all on here long tonight. Um, it's not just because he can't give me he wants some dick, and I ain't got none for
You
him.
see what I'm saying? Here we go. I didn't even watch a half a minute of this. Now, I'm just being honest. Let's just be adults here for a little bit. This is a man who's a community activist for the community coming into Harvey to allegedly help. Even if he's not feeling Ryan or not feeling people, this how you conduct yourself, Jedediah? After this man already tried to take you to court for harassing and whatever went on, even if you felt like you beat the case or they dropped the temporary restraining order, why would you continue to act in this manner? Like, why would you even put him on your show? I mean, your YouTube page, and then talk about him wanting penis. Like, this is what we have to deal with, black community. You know what? After a year, I know y'all sick of this shit. That's probably why the numbers went down behind this damn topic, because it's really fucking trash and it's really embarrassing. A year later, you didn't grow not even a half a fucking millimeter, Jedediah. Jedediah. He just turned me off with the first statement because this man is here if nobody knows. He's here in a meeting in his town in Harvey. He attends all the meetings. He is very active and boisterous about the way he feeling. We're talking about Ryan. It never stopped. It was before Jedediah even stepped foot up there. So I don't even understand how Jedediah can even make him an object of his affection because of whatever. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about it because anything that has to do with Jedi having a problem with somebody is because you ask them a question, you're talking to someone who he feels he don't like, or he did something to you and he's trying to act like he's the victim. That's pretty much it. But with that goes to say, Jedi, we're gonna have to grow you up a little bit in this commentary. If you ever send any of your cult members to come here and listen to Grace Levi, you're gonna have to get it together, sir. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to represent anybody with this type of behavior, the way you are, your adolescent behavior, and your disrespectful behavior to the citizens that you say you're trying to help. Stop. I mean, you can tell the truth. You can talk and say some things. I didn't like how Dalton, some of the residents are. I say they fickle. They just go with the status quo sometimes. But I'm not going to call them stupid, inbreds, and all these type of names. I know you called them. I heard a little bit. We're going to play this because I'm getting beside myself. But, baby, we about to grow your apple head because little Darryl, this ain't gonna go on for long. And I do pray that somebody else do get the opportunity to take you off of YouTube, okay? Because you're a waste. You're a waste. Maybe you'll take that time and go read a book. Yeah.
And I'm gonna just be clear about it. Now they say I'm agitator and I'm a provocateur. I just think I'm just honest. There's no reason for me to sugarcoat this for anybody else. This gay man want me, and he did, but now he wants to act like he doesn't want me. This Helga hoe want me, but he found out that I'm good on that, and so now he just needs a reason to try to, And let me tell you how I know that you are a failure, sir, because you back down to 12 views. You didn't talk all that shit. Your house absolutely looks.
You know why is the views are down? Because people are pretty drained because of you. You took all of people's energy by watching your nonsense and bullshit. I'm just being honest. You did that. You literally did that because you have the Leviticus spirit. I'm blaming you. Nobody wants to deal with you. You cause chaos, you cause BS. This man is on his own YouTube page, minding his business, making videos. I don't know if he's saying your name because I haven't been listening to a lot of his videos, but I bet you he ain't talking about you like you talking about him. You always say somebody wants you, Jedediah. I don't even think your mama or your daddy wanted you. And I'm not being I'm just being honest. Okay. Your mama stuck with you. I know she's sick of you coming over there using her internet, and she got to pray all that mojo over you to keep you out of trouble. You're going to be praying over him forever, girl. Because whatever you done put on him is giving him a lifetime of fucking trouble. So here he goes disrespecting Ryan. This is a resident of a town that he wants to help, allegedly, or help the mayor, let's say. Because that's what he's doing, helping the mayor.
And I ain't talking about cool. Your house looks stank as hell. I'm sitting there looking at that, I'm like, bad. You can see the stink. Okay? You can see that.
How did you get into his house? I'm going to just leave that alone.
Shit. But I don't know why he won't just stop bothering me. Leave me out of your bullshit. Ain't nobody interested in you, but here he goes with his comment.
In the past 2 weeks, hardly more than 30% Latino. Many of these residents are working hard to get their citizenship, despite the laws that make it very difficult. They are our neighbors and friends. They pay into our tax system, they fix up our broken homes, and they make this city a better place to live. The last we heard, Judge Brown, close ally and associate of Mayor Clark, posted a video saying he called ICE to her. Shirley Grinsky has been notably silent given the large immigrant population in her ward. I'd like to hear from each and every one of you, and like to hear you speak up for this meeting, telling us what you're going to do to keep residents safe from illegal criminal kidnappings being conducted on behalf of Trump.
Hold on. It's so fast. Oh, hold on. I don't hear what the...
Sentenced to camp concentration camp-like conditions with no due process of law. Agents have been waiting outside of our schools and workplaces so they can kidnap parents and workers.
Oh, you know why he brought this up, y'all? You know why Ryan brought this up? Because Jedediah forgot what he did. Do y'all remember? Y'all can hear me loud and clear now. Y'all remember Jedediah said he was gonna call ICE on Hassan workers? Now that ICE is in Chicago, in the area, yeah, they're gonna check out places that had tips sent to them. So he's sitting there looking stupid at the bottom of the screen right now. You see him, but acting like he don't remember. But right here, we're going to let the audience remember. That's why he brought up your name. Because now ICE is running down on people. And we're going to talk about that. Trump done sent ICE out there. No, yeah, ICE out there. And then he's going to try to send the National Guards behind. We'll talk about that later on. But that's why he's talking about you. Looking stupid. Because you did extra shit. Excuse me, sorry. You went out there to, in the guise of getting tax money or property back from a property owner that's in the middle of a litigation you have nothing to do with. You tried to strong arm him. Did you forget? And then the workers that he have on his land, whatever little shindig he got going on, because we all don't really know. He threatens the workers that he was supposed to help. Because at first he doxed the lady. Y'all remember? Let's bring this up. He doxed the lady on the phone on his live, talking about, I'm in Harvey, I'm helping them. Call the lady, talking about, you need my help, and da-da-da. She kind of like not knowing what's going on. You could, if he took the video down, but I know somebody else got it. Y'all know what it is. His ass basically tried to put her on his live to make it seem like he was helping her. When she got mad at him because he broke down the fence, he was causing trouble, and she didn't want to be part of none of that. That's kind of my synopsis. Then he called ICE. And he said it on his live. That's helping the community? Oh my God, let's keep going.
So what are you doing, city council members and Mr. Mayor? What are you doing to help? So far, I haven't seen anything. We've also had some recent major fires, one on Union, on 155th.
Look at him.
Bath and Body Works and Disney
y'all see Jedediah's face? Wait a minute. Y'all see his face looking all crazy? I wish I could zoom this picture up.
Annoying.
Just like you. You see his face? That's how my face is. You're annoying. Your ass. Because you caused all of this on yourself.
The layers of this guy is absolutely interesting. Again, abruptly leaves in industry of teaching to go into real estate because he's a pervert.
Then he's defaming him. That's defamation, Jedediah. Just because you think people don't have the means to sue, and defamation is a high bar, But he can show what you have been doing because people around him listening. You are in his community calling him a pervert. He works there, but you're supposed to be helping the community. So he went from teaching to real estate. So I went from nursing to real estate to all types of stuff. What's next? Why? Because you went from drifting to drifting to drifting? Defamation. This is defamation. And it's sad because I know Ryan feel frustrated because he viewed this as a form of harassment and bullying, but that can't get you a temporary restraining order. It has to be something physical or your life has to be in danger. You know what I'm saying? Or he made a threat. But in this particular case, defamation. This is what, and there's a lot of precedent, I'm going to be honest, on the internet now for defamation. So it may not be a high bar to set because we already know Cardi B, how much, $3 million from Tasha K for the defamation case. All we got to show is maliciousness, loss of revenue, and continued harassment and saying things that are just on this face not true. Where is your proof that he's a pervert? Where is your proof that he is a pervert? But then you don't like no one talking about you and your sexcapades, the trans, whatever you got going on. You don't want people to say stuff about your sex life with whatever, but this what you do. This what you do. No cat. I'm gonna move forward. I just don't like him. I just can't stand this.
That he can't get my name out his dick suckers.
Oh
Annoying.
my god.
I ain't thinking about myself.
I didn't even listen to videos that has so much of this like derogatory content in it in a minute, y'all. I've been staying away. Why? Why? House. This your boy. Whoa, oh, we're gonna add Stephanie. This is your boy. We're gonna add one more to the field because he totally disappointed me with this one right here. Let's move forward because I don't need to hear him talk anymore about Ryan. I don't want to hear anything about his assessment or anything. Towards the end, this is what I'm gonna tell you. He was so excited because this bald head lump ass what is his he right at the tip of my tongue. Uncle Fester looking ass. Excuse my language. You see where they make me get to? God, calm my mouth. Uncle Fester looking Clark did something that he thought he's supposed to be getting like kudos for. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. I may be overthinking, but y'all know I be doing food giveaways for the last couple of weeks. It's been over 2 months every Wednesday. You know, doing actionable things, you know, being broke, not asking for money, doing it myself. No views from you guys, the ones who watch this. Just God is guiding me. All of a sudden, just a few days ago, you look, oh, I'm doing a food drive with Mayor Clark. Yes, I will say it's a little weird. It's a little weird. We're going to feed 200 people. Now, I'm not mad because that's what we should be doing, but you're the mayor. You should be doing more than feeding 200 people. You should have an active program that houses 200 people. You should be using some of the properties that you're actually snatching from people to house homeless people. If you cared about homeless people, Jedediah, why the hell did you just bust into a house the other day and say they was squatters, talking about some I'm evicting them my way? Wasn't they considered homeless? Or housing compromise? Am I tripping? Yeah, it's the contradiction for me. It's the gaslighting for me. That's what I say. I'm like, if I could be a horse and baby, no. You're literally gentrifying. This is the Clark. You're gentrifying Harvey. You're kicking people out. Taxes is high already, and you're feeing people out the kazoo because y'all done laundered money, and there's no defamation, no cap. Go look at the history for mad administrations, laundered the money out, ghost income, ghost checks, and all of this nonsense, strong arming people. Mm, mm. And then today, you want to get kudos for giving 200 people food? A hot meal? A hot meal? After you telling them, they pay your taxes, pay your taxes. That's why this place look like this. When literally it's been over 5 Democrat administrations that ran through this particular side, or Chicago, Illinois, the South Side, and destroyed it. Y'all destroyed you and your boys and all of that Kellogg and all of the people who act the same. Y'all run the same game. Y'all destroyed it. This made me feel away because y'all be perpetrating a fraud for real. And you're not going to keep it up. You're not going to do anything for the homeless after this, when it should be a full-fledged housing program for real, for real. But then you got Jedediah to jump in and talking about, let's see what he say about giving the food and being so excited and shit. And he wasn't there. What did he do? The only thing he possibly could have done was drift off of his cult members, drift a little bit of money off of y'all, and help. But I wouldn't even understand why you helping. This is a municipality, so all you had to do was show up. All you had to do was show up. You ain't take no money out of your head, your mouth, your household, nothing. No, you ain't getting no damn kudos for this. Play this shit.
When I started telling him the truth of what was
The
going on
hell?
in the city, he said, no, don't you worry about it. I'm going to go research it myself. What do you call the research team? Some class A or whatever, stellar research team, investigative team.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, is this admission? Is this admission, DOJ? Is this a mission that he is being uplifted by the mayor of Harvey for having a fake investigative team, and you acknowledge that he investigates? The fuck? Wait, y'all about to buy an investigation license for him or something? Because you literally just incriminated you and him. And him. Hmm? I already told the DOJ that he don't have an investigation license, that he's possibly working under you. You're promoting him to go harass and beat and bully residents and members and business owners of Harvey. And you want to bring him up in the middle of a council meeting. Am I tripping? Was this okay to do? Damn, y'all. You dumb. You a lawyer? You a lawyer? Yeah, that's why I saved this video. I'm gonna have to cut this right on here because when I write letter number 2, because I'm Aggie, let me do my Vogue eyes. When I do letter number 2, Jedediah, I'm gonna put this motherfucking clip in. This damn fool. Clark, you can't be Rico or you can't be investigated, at least, because I ain't got. Shut up. Let me move forward. Y'all know what I was about to say. What was I about to say? I ain't about to say it. Jesus, let's move forward.
The name right. Fuck all that. It's called investigate and advocate.
Say it right.
Investigate and advocate just got a plug on official record in the whole city.
Yes. With no investigative license. Yes. Thank you. With promotion from the mayor, a fake investigative YouTube page. Right. That's right. Do you see how they give us more ammunition? If you like what we're doing here, hit the like button. We taking down all Traptivists, liars, crooks, and all of that. If you know what it is, I'm telling. Okay, until I get all my stuff together on this streaming thing, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm snitching. Yes. Big old fool. You big old fool.
We on the road. This this one I want you all to understand.
He a crackhead.
Did you all hear what that man just said out of his mouth? Did you hear what he just said out of his mouth? And I'm telling y'all, I didn't even tell that part.
Allegedly, he a crackhead. Let me put that out there. Oh my God, he act like one.
The story because I forgot about it. I didn't even think about that part. When Clark and I first met, and he was telling me about what was going on, I said, "Sir, with all due respect, I don't want to know what is going on from you because I got my own damn investigators."
Well, how the hell did you hone in on Hassan, one that had an active lawsuit with this particular municipality for 5 years or so? How did you hone in on Hassan? How did you know he owed so many taxes and stuff? You just happen to look on a tax roll? Because that's what you usually look at? Huh? Huh? You know this month. You know he a lie. You know he a lie.
Team, and we'll figure it out ourselves. Did you get that? He just said it, and it's the absolute truth. It's no lie at all.
Let's move forward.
He was trying to tell me stuff. I said, "Sir, I don't want to hear any of that because..."
We're going to move forward a little bit. I'll just keep that for evidence, okay? Because I already got the video downloaded. So I just want him to let's listen to a few other things he says so we can get to this Flint case, and we'll keep our foot on his neck because I'm not trying to hear this jabber jibber shit. I'm going to be honest. This guy, they literally just incriminated each other. Both of them. So smart. Let's go.
On the startup has to reach 1 million users to be considered a success. With 10...
Did you just hear what the fuck that man just said out of his mouth? Did you?
What he say?
He didn't find us throwing elderly women out of their homes. He didn't find us playing, speaking of elderly people.
Oh my God, he's capping. So here he go. He's saying basically Jedediah didn't find some of the things that Kobe Chapman has been complaining about, but it's right there on the record. It made the news already that, you know, he finagled the old lady out of her property. You know, some funny business happened that, you know, he's building a retention pond out there in Harvey and using the eminent domain to take people property. I want you guys to be aware this ain't no joke. We got black people issues. They about to gentrify the whole South Side. Y'all thought y'all was disconnected while they go there and go put that energy center or what is that chip maker facility or whatever they're looking for in Dalton. Expand that oil what is this? Not an oil reserve, refinery company, as well as y'all already got the poop factory. And they also have those two big towers. And the company that bought those two towers, and I'm talking about Dalton, and y'all think like it ain't no connection. Yes, it is. It's the whole South Side. They setting y'all up. I think the retention pond is going to be the water resource for whatever like a technology they bring into there. Meaning like if they pull what they pulling out here in Georgia, where they having all of these Elon Musk companies coming out and they're making chips and all of this stuff and using all y'all energy and water, where you think it's going to come from? The retention pond. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all ain't by no close to no water. What do you think? They got to get water close. They setting the South Side up. That's why I'm paying attention to all of this. They setting y'all up, and they may not even know it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Let's move on. Cause look at this guy sitting there like he was Superman, looking like a crackhead, crack baby. Let's go. Look at this. Look at this. We get the best parts. Wow.
I've been sitting on this information and I've been holding it and I've just been blown away this whole time. And I was going to tell y'all that later. This was the craziest thing for me because ain't nobody got up on no damn podium and told y'all that part. What blew me away
What part?
is that I went to go sit with Bang.
Let me hear it.
About those things. because I want to have my perspective from my investigators. Uh-oh.
That don't got no
Mr.
license.
Mayor, finish talking your talk. Thank you for finally answering the V-nots.
That's so he went out and did his work. And he found out what many other people who served here and act out themselves in this administration, he found out that there was nothing there.
There was a what?
He found out we had problems. We have difficulties, yes we do. But what family does? But he didn't find corruption, death, and graft. He didn't find us throwing elderly women out of their homes. He didn't find us playing, oh, speaking of elderly people getting out of their homes. You know, we had the last 2 homes on the block of murder to be sold, or basically to MWRA for that detention pond that nobody wants. Those 2 houses sold for $528,000.
Bang!
You sold them to the people who are building a retention pond. Okay? So you get an incentive. The average house, you said those 2 houses sold for $500 each or one together. Wait, let's listen. Because if it's $500,000 together, that is the average cost of the houses right now, $250,000. Wait a minute. The fuck?
Detention pond that nobody wants.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 houses sold for $528,000.
Together. Okay. Okay. You're happy? That's the average market price. So you must have sold it to the people who building a retention pond. Average market price is about $250,000 to $300,000. Bam, what? Bam, what? That goes to the numerous lawsuits and the back money that y'all owe. What the hell with interest? That's why your money, that's why the comptroller is in control of the money in Harvey, because y'all don't know how to control it. You happy you made $500,000? This is a municipality. You're bragging about selling 2 homes to someone who wants to make a retention pond? Not even a lake for people to go swimming?
Did you just hear what the fuck that man just said?
No. Yeah, we heard it, but only your retarded people who don't know economy, who don't know real estate, who don't know what's really going on will find that like, oh my God, he made $500,000 for the. No, baby, that's nothing. Okay, so guess what? You probably undervalued the homeowner and gave him less than that for eminent domain. So the homeowner still lost money. The fuck? That is average realty price. Stop it, little boy. Stop.
That out of his mouth.
Stop.
Did you hear his place? And I sat there and talked to the father, and he was the sweetest human being I've ever met, off of Mill, Oregon. And then he said out of his mouth, he said, I didn't want to leave my house, but if I have to, then sometimes you just got to go with change because there's a reason. And I sat back in my chair because
I don't believe, please, if you are the guy he had this conversation with, please come talk to us. Let us know. I'm sorry. I don't think that's the truth. Shout out to you, Amir. Shout out to Politricking and Leadership. All the content creators who keeping their foot on Jedediah. So you already know what it is. He ain't getting past me. Not even one bit. This one I had to break down because it's the lies for me in the gaslighting. And I have a disappointing part to look at. So we broke a few of them things down. He thinks that he did something. He got $500,000 for Harvey to sell to the people who making a retention pond and probably lowball the family. And that's the average market price. And where is that going to? $500,000? Maybe not the infrastructure because there's so much money that's possibly owed through continued litigations. That's all the way back to the brothers. To the brothers. What did they call? I forgot. I just had the Kellogg brothers. The Kellogg's. All that money that y'all know because they were strong arming, beating up people or whatever lawsuits, still playing catch up. That $500,000 ain't going nowhere. On top of, let's just highlight this because we're going to get to another disappointing part in there because I'm not about to ride this guy. Let's highlight this. Clark says that Jedediah did not find any issues, anything going on with his administration. But did y'all get the finance report yet? Or maybe I'm behind. I know if the finance report came out, Ryan would have got it. Ryan would have got it. Okay? And I don't think the finance report came out. So with that being said, how did Jedediah do his due diligence when no report came out for you to even actually verify that the money is being spent right? That's what the people are actually complaining about. No transparency. The money's not being spent right. It's just he's running through this shit like a freight train. At one point, people couldn't even clap at the meeting until the media put their eye on it. And he threw a dog bone to Jedediah. He threw a dog bone to Jedediah. And to make Jedediah look good and say the people could clap. Where are we living at? And that's what I'm saying. We got the Republicans trying to take us back to chains, and then we got the Democrats taking us back to chains. I'm just saying, like, what you threw a dog bone. And that he makes me sick. Okay, let's move forward. I think he has this picture up. Amir, you in the audience? Because it looks like he's saying something about you. Let's see what this jigger got to say so we can tear him a new ass real quick. Excuse me. Let's see what he got to say. I looked at, I fast forward, I see your name. Let's see what he got to say.
The resources that we
This
have.
dog.
If you really want to see us improve,
Oh my God.
Realizing an unrelated event.
Okay, let's read
Because
this.
I just want to do this for myself.
Let's do it.
So
What we
y'all
got?
remember this post?
The hell?
And again, we're not speaking to them. We're speaking our experience. And I'm not asking anybody to say anything to them. I have a right.
This is September 18th. Oh my God.
Under the Constitution to talk about my experience in life. This man says, utilizing an unrelated event to further a scandalous agenda is truly unfortunate. These perpetrators and scam artists have no qualms about exploiting any situation, regardless of how unscrupulous your...
Oh, he said unscrupulous. Oh my God. Yeah, i.e. example, exploiting, regardless of how unscrupulous it is when he did the Charlie Kirk thing. When he did a whole press conference with an orchestra board in front of him and a little speaker talking about he's going to be a congressman. Unscrupulous. Yeah, that's what you do, Jedediah. Let's move forward. Let's listen.
Lack of legitimate involvement in this event is evident, here we go, by your omission from the promotional materials. Furthermore, your questionable credibility and history of misconduct in the community raise concerns about your participation. It would be prudent for you to withdraw from this event. No one wants you. Your actions are perceived as disingenuous and detrimental to the community. Please know, you will always be remembered as a traitor, an agent of chaos. Every dog has its day. Yours will end soon. That's a threat. We have confirmed that is a threat.
No, you have. How the hell you confirm your day will end soon? Yes, it will. All of this drifting, lying, stealing from people, it will end. He didn't say he was going to hurt you, kill you. You the one that jumped him. Yeah. You the one that set him up. The fuck? You the one that tried to get in every single thing that he's involved in that I paid attention to and come and mess it up. The fuck? What are you talking about? This is all true. And it's not a lie. And I will second that it's not a threat. Okay. Anybody who knows Amir is not threatening him. He's not even that type of guy. He's not like you. He's not a hot damn mess. He's honestly. I'm just going to be honest. Comparing the two and getting to know Amir and then knowing a little bit about Jedediah, guys, I really think you need to evaluate what manhood is and how men should be. Jedediah is not the epitome of manhood, of a leader, of, how can I say, someone who has even a stable mind. So I'm just comparing the two. You know what I'm saying? Just as males in our society, I would far more engage Amir than engage someone like a Jedediah. Okay? Just because someone has pizzazz and not really to give a gab, because if you understand English and you have critical thinking, you'll know he's just saying a bunch of stupid shit. But I'm going to be honest. This right here, I'm just telling you from my perspective, from a woman's perspective, a person who engaged in community, you know, telling the truth like it is, he shouldn't even have put this up because you can't even stand next to, I'm going to be honest, Amir, because of the way you are and who you are. You're disgusting. You will hit women. You say you will hit babies. You will fight old people. Any real man in their right mind that I have talked to, for real, want to put hands and feet on you. And I have to tell them, don't, no, we don't need to go that far. And that's not even a mirror. I have talked to other people in the background that has so much nasty stuff to say about you. And I'll be like, just chill. God is going to get him. No real man likes to see what the fuck you do. I'm just being honest. Since we got, you know, we got a mirror post on the screen and we got Jedediah. Let's do the comparisons because these two are, they have a long history of beef. And it's because of the oppositions of their personality. One deal in Traptivisting and one don't. One care about the spotlight and getting attention and being number one, and one don't. One likes to lie and his mama practiced voodoo, and one don't. I'm gonna let y'all remember that because the only reason why Jedediah got this far is because the covering that his mother put on him. But don't worry, because that wall is crumbling. That's why you be so quiet. Y'all remember, he can't speak my name too much because your mama know and you know that your walls are gonna come down. So let me finish here what you got to say about Amir. I just had to say a mouthful because I just wanted to compare and contrast what a man is and what a man is not. And you know, they kind of like in the same industry, or if activists is industry, and I just had to compare it. Let's go.
Right. The people are not dumb. Shut them down. Bethlehem, first part of evidence, so you know what event we're talking about. Second part is hashtag Jedediah, Jedediah Brown. Jed is an op. INA is fake. Next piece of evidence is
INA is fake. I gotta use that, y'all. We gotta use that. I'm gonna put a hashtag at the bottom of my next letter. Like hashtag INA is fake, DOJ.
Islamic Relief. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't nobody called you. You didn't contribute to it. You're not a part of it. So all of this written stuff, projection. And
No, he's just giving them a warning that you're just a piece of crap and that people are just going to continue to save people heartache and money and bullshit and maybe a lawsuit because you come in, you start doing shit and try to plan for a lawsuit. I think that's what he's pretty much doing. I mean, in my opinion, but Amir, you tell them what they're doing. You tell me what you're doing. You let them know. The hell?
Encourage you to step back. And so, ladies and gentlemen, hold on for a second. Give me 1 second.
No, it's crazy though. Anybody who deal with him do the same thing though. Basically put out a bullhorn that stay away from him. This happened when he was in court with Miss Melissa. He tried to say Melissa was crazy because she saw the old lady falling for him. Melissa was like, no! It happened to me, which I probably don't know, to, you know, people who've come to me who I love, and I'll be like, baby, I was warning them for a year till right now. They like, girl, you're right. I try to warn you. Y'all just wouldn't listen. So I know I'm not the only one, and I'm gonna be honest. I can't not say Shay's name, but Shay tried to warn me after I made the burgundy blue thing. He tagged me in a post that warned me about some people and Jedediah. So this is not out of the ordinary for someone who's been traumatized from you or dealt with you to warn other motherfuckers. Like it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that.
Wake of Charlie Kirk situation, that is absolutely a threat that I will not take lightly or play
If
with.
you don't get your dirty baby, I'm sorry. He can, cause he first he didn't even know Charlie Kirk. Nobody on the left side is as extreme as you. I'm gonna be honest. Democrats sneaky as all hell. They'll lie. They'll ignore you. They'll act like they doing shit for you and just forget about you. But they ain't all of them on a lower spectrum going to kill anybody and do anything. I'm just being honest. That's haven't been a trend. Just to talk on the conspiracy side. Only person that I saw do that a little bit that was similar to that was Hillary. I'm just gonna shut the hell up. Just so many people died around Hillary. But I'm minding my business. But with that goes to say, no one is extreme but you. You have been the only one that has a whole theme song that says belt to ass. Belt to ass, belt to ass, belt to ass. You the only one that says you beat kids, babies, grandmamas, you don't care. You the only one that has a consistent record of being arrested by police for disorderly conduct, physically hitting someone, just being you. So who has the compensity for violence here but you? In the wake of Charlie Kirk, I I take that serious. Take a whole glass of shut the hell up. We just honestly, people just want you to go away. Go live your life in a manner that you're not harming no one. Not one time in any one of the content creators' videos, I'm gonna be honest. Even when Minion said the celebrity boxing thing, and I said no because it could be taken out of term. None of us have ever said we wanted you unalive. The shit you was doing, you want your own self unalive, like doing car chases. Not only with Lacey, I know he was out of pocket, but chasing Hassan, taking a gun that he had to protect himself, possibly putting it in his face to kill him. Like you said, I almost killed the man. You said that on your video. You said that on your video. You almost killed the man. Everybody forgot this. All of the people who collect on his videos, I'm giving y'all hella points. Just focus in on it and just show them this thing is a tyrant. So don't even go and say that Amir is threatening you. Knock it the fuck off. Please. Please.
Let's be very clear here.
Ugh.
So here it goes. This group is the one that sponsored the hot meal. They don't even say fucking hot meal. This group is the one that sponsored the hot mail. Supposed to say hot meal. Giveaway in Harvey. Stop using. This is that chat GPT shit for real. Okay? But I ain't even trying to knock it. Because you can use it if you gonna enhance your shit. But come on now. How you use ChatGPT and still look dumb?
What?
They have hosted other events in the past and the Southland. I think it's unfortunate that someone claims to facilitate such an event without acknowledging the organization that was truly behind it. Please watch closely. Truth crushed to earth will rise again. Also, agents of chaos will fail as they already are. Peace be into all. I think it's supposed to say unto all. Freaky ass. Peace be into all. Piece of what? Freaky.
You just a freak. Everything got to turn to sex, right? You see what I'm saying? Now, I think this is when Clark gave him some acknowledgement.
Zero helps me
And
take my
he
business.
feels like, I don't know, let's listen to it and then we're going to get to the most disappointing part in this whole shit.
As for making a product
Let's get to
that actually
it.
tastes like the fruit on
Let's
the can.
get to hurry up.
Jedi Brown helped to make the connection between that organization and the city so that we can provide those people with food. He doesn't necessarily always agree with everything that I'm saying or doing, but the one thing that he's doing, at least so far, as rough as he can be sometimes, is he's staying focused on trying to make sure that this community gets what it needs. And we appreciate that.
Hold
we
on.
appreciate, of course,
Let me go to y'all comments. Is he connected to this Muslim organization? This is Javar Blessings. It says, you know what? I just want to say that Kobe brought you into her city and all of a sudden you just literally turned because of a damn interview. No, I'm not choosing no sides. Who are you talking about? Jedediah? Hmm. Oh, y'all think I turned on Kobe? Because I think somebody else think I turned on Kobe because I told Kobe to address something. Is that what you're talking about, Javar? I said, and you got online and said that cut out the act. This ain't no act, my brother. Oh, you talking about Jedediah? Okay, yes, I do apologize because I know somebody is mad at me because they think I said something about these politicians. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I just said that Kobe should speak up a little bit more about all of the crazy stuff. But with that being said, Javar, I agree. Trap star Jedediah over here. But look, y'all tell me this, Amir, is if you're still here, is he connected to this Muslim institution? Because if he is, somebody need to let them know what's really going on with him. Like, I mean, I'm not Muslim, I'm a Hebrew, but I know y'all got some line that y'all draw about behaviors. Kind of Muslim men don't play that stuff. Like they be sued up. Like, what's this? No way, no way. Y'all let me know. And if this place is connected to Jedediah, I'll write a letter to them. Y'all want me to write a letter? I can write a letter to them. Yeah, once I tell them that I told the DOJ, the Muslim people gonna leave them alone. They're like, oh hell no. To the no. I'm like, excuse me, y'all. Something's going on with this person. And this is the letter I wrote to the DOJ. You don't have anything to do with this? They're gonna be like, no. I don't believe he brought that to him. Y'all confirm that. The Islamic Relief Mission to feed the masses. But they say he's saying that Jedediah brought him in, Amir. I don't believe that. That he was the connect for them.
As rough as he can be sometimes, we appreciate. We do what? As rough as he can be sometimes. We and Clark, and I'll say the same.
Let me move forward. So this does further lie. I know this further goes. If he did, he just a copycatter. That's what he do. All of a sudden, if this is his connect, he want to bring food to Harvey the homeless. Y'all watch what Jedediah do. Listen to what Jedediah do. He takes bits and pieces of everybody he watch and try to act on it, try to monetize on it. That's why a lot of the times I couldn't. He used to get me mad because he'll be taking words that I use and then all of a sudden he'll use it. Like, when I had said I'm the person that used to beat on the bullies. I said that a long time ago and he went and said it. I'm just telling you the type of person Jedediah is. So don't think that he's original, that he, all this that he presents to you is just coming from a natural place. It's really not. He's a dead on copycatter. Like, that's just what it is. But let's move forward because this is the distant point. Look at Beth's face.
Jedediah got some. Oh, okay. So wait a minute. Jedediah did what? Jedediah, he helped. Oh, he did help y'all.
You didn't help. You didn't help. If you gave somebody else a number, you did nothing but be a liaison. You didn't give any money. You didn't do anything. But this is where we're gonna stop at this stupid video because it's long. We've been going through it, and I want to get to the Flint case. This where I'm pissed. Right here. Cause anybody tell me what's going on here?
That they accepted the role and they're gonna put a different face on the work and the totality that we do. Again, they're gonna get to do the fun stuff. And so we talked about pulling up the project and several other initiatives that's gonna come out of it.
Hurry up.
And so you guys, you all that are part of For the Culture, I want you guys to make sure that you show a great amount of love for the new CEO of For the Culture, Mr. Nate Fields. I really, really, really want.
Let's stop right here. Any comments? Any comments? Please tell me what y'all feel. Tell me. I'm severely disappointed. Here we go again. You're like, Grace, you disappointed again? In a way, yes. It's not depleting how it was earlier. You know, when I saw the Stephanie Wiedemann thing, you know, because I knew she had some longevity in the county. She knew a lot about what was going on, and I just felt like she had some like seniority of information, and I really looked at her as could be a role model for the community. So that's why I kind of like punched to the gut when allegedly she was state secretary. Never denied it, never confirmed it, but moving forward. And now again, someone who I had talked so good about, Nate. I don't know you. You don't know me. We probably saw each other that one time at the first butterfly release. I didn't know it was you. You didn't know it was me. I'm not going to talk about anything personal. I'm disappointed. You are smart. I don't care if you don't have a college degree. I thought you were honorable. I want to say you're honorable. You haven't shown me anything that you're not honorable, but I'm going to say it's questionable now. I tried to ignore it first, Nate, when you went to Hassan business with Jedediah when he was harassing Jedediah. Oh, nobody, do y'all remember that? Thank you to my research team that always remind me. He was there. And I didn't say anything. I said, Nate probably made a little mistake. Probably was like just talking to Jedediah, got caught up in it. You know how Jedediah do. But, Nate, I have to say this. Baby, it is a blessing that you're not the supervisor. And I have to really, backtrack my words. I would have thought you would have been a better supervisor for Thornton because of your heart, because you were young, you was impressionable, you were smart, you appealed your case correctly. When we talked about the case law, it was amazing. You was on task, the papers was filed right, we was flowing. You remember that. Very intelligent young man. But because you got some type of book smarts, doesn't mean you got common sense. And I think you lacking a few marbles in the bucket of common sense. Because you should have never went to the Harvey thing and even been shown on camera next to Jedediah. After you witnessed the fight with the first supervisor. You want to have a political career, don't you? Don't you? I'm talking to Nate here. You want to have a political career. I can see that. And that's why I was confused about Stephanie Wiedemann. Like, what is going on here? It has to be the Leviathan spirit. It has to be. This has to be spiritual blindness. Because no one in their right mind would connect themselves to this broke, drifting jigger. Who is giving them money? You the CEO. You the CEO, Nate. You that desperate? You got talent. You could take your pictures. You know, I don't know, but this ain't the way to go. This ain't the way to go. I would have respected even if you would have turned Republican and went over there and started taking pictures, getting yourself. I don't know. But this right here, the CEO of what? So you're going to be the CEO of NIA? You're going to be the CEO and going to be the person that they have to contact when they don't pay the taxes? Because you know I'm telling. I'm not stopping because of you, Nate. I like you. You're nice, but you ain't that nice. You gonna be the person that the IRS contact? You gonna be the person that they gonna RICO with him? Who I thought Keith Price was the CEO. What's going on? This is ringing around the rosy. No, Christy Z, what happened to yeah, right. Oh, we're not talking about the rapture today. Shout out to you, Christy. It's one of my mods. That's from the morning show. If y'all don't know about the morning show, check it out where we are uncensored and we talk about everything. No, Christy, this is the old content. You know how we talk about Republicans and all the crazy stuff that's going on the red side. This is the blue side. I've been on the blue side watching what's been going on for the last year, and it's politics and bullshit, Christy. Thank you for showing up today. This guy right here, remember y'all, Nate got contested by one of Jedediah Peoples. Come on, Nate. Sheila Ashley, it was her. It was Sheila Ashley who got her butt whooped by a mere daughter. That same Sheila Ashley contests you. Oh my God. Tell him I'm lying. Tell him I'm lying. When y'all remember? Y'all don't remember. But my favorite remember, I kept saying, who's Sheila Ashley? When we were reading all the people who was contesting him, we were there for 3-4 hours watching this long appeal, and that's Jedediah people. And then you're going to congratulate him after he win the appeal to run for township supervisor, and then help him get signatures. Oh my God. What old tangle web do we weave? If the Democrat side of this politics ain't shit but a soap opera as well, when we write a book, whoever write a book, we're gonna have sections. Nate, this is gonna be your section, the fool that could have been. Cause you a whole fool, baby. I'm so disappointed in you. You got contested by his peoples, and now you his CEO of his fake investigative company. Ah, shoot. I gotta suck my teeth like my grandma. What you gotta say, Javar? Unfortunately, they say he got booted out, so they call him the political Khazar. Jed don't know what that means. What that mean? What that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means either. Either way, this is all a hot damn pot of garbage. Whole damn pot of garbage. Nate is desperate for a job that he never gonna get a check for. Obviously, is a reason why whoever was the CEO, presidential commander ain't taking a job, because it ain't no money. It ain't no real income. If Mr. Commander of Drift ain't online trying to collect money from his 1,500 to 2,000 viewers, I'm watching, baby. God breaking you down. Breaking you down. You ain't getting nothing. Nate. Y'all listen to a little bit more of this. I just had to give y'all the business, and then we're gonna get off of this. We're gonna move into the Flint case. Oh my God. This Traptivist still has the Flint case. And he will possibly, I don't think he's gonna go to jail. They probably give him probation or something like that, but he should do some time.
Wanted him to become the supervisor of Thornton Township. It didn't happen, but I still believe that Mr. Nate Fields will be an amazing partner in basically making a difference in this country. And so we're going to give him a bigger budget and a bigger reach, and we're going to see if Mr. Fields will be able to help us to do some good in this country. And
so they think they're going to use Nate Field as a face. He's supposed to be the face for NIA. And this, because he fucked up him. Jedediah done. That's what's going on here. Jedediah gonna be jealous of Nate by next week, y'all. Y'all already know what's about to happen. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
We keep Price, who is now the political czar of
What's a czar? What's a political czar? What is a political czar, Javar? Can you tell me what that is?
The organization is going to help us with our politics, but Nate Fields is going to become, or is now, the new CEO For the Culture, and I'm very excited.
It's For the Culture. Okay, not NIA. Let me correct that. For the Culture. I'll correct it, guys. That's even worse. That's that 501c that he know he ain't about to pay no taxes on. You about to be laundering money with him too, sir? Sir, where you get this money from? Who's giving a nonprofit all this money?
It's kind of like he's a.
Is it the DOJ? Allegedly. Yeah, DOJ. I'm gonna put some pressure on you. Who is giving this man the money? He said that y'all brought him out here. I ain't never scared. This man, the Democratic talking head, said that the DOJ brought him out to our community. And now he has an organization, 501c, and he's hiring political figures, allegedly, and giving them income. And this guy is drifting off of everybody, still walking around with raggedy-ass flip-flops. And when wintertime come, you better not be in Chicago again. You better not be out in Illinois with flip-flops and socks. Now, y'all know I love flip-flops. I'm in the South. But no, you better not, Jedediah. So this is what's going on here, y'all. Nate Field is about to be the talking face for the culture, I guess, and get intertwined into the investigating advocate thing too. It doesn't matter. Y'all books ain't separate. Everything is just a feng shui. Now, I guess I could just, I could just say it all. Fuck it. You know what it is, too? You know why these people don't have problems dealing with someone like Jedediah? Because each and every man and woman, and I don't know totally about, I'm going to say allegedly when it comes to Mrs. Stephanie. By house, you, Nate, yep, I'm about to say it, and Clark, y'all got all sketchy backgrounds with y'all income, with paying bills. Y'all all messed up in the game. So y'all don't know the value of someone who know how to pay bills and be honorable. I'm gonna be honest. That's why this is the only sense I can make, that you, Nate, who could read law, who could read case law, put it in the right position and everything. This only thing that I can say is because you must align with not paying your motherfucking bills, with not filing your taxes right, with filing bankruptcy. Allegedly. Go look at their background. I've been knew this. But I just left y'all alone. But y'all showing that y'all good with the drift. Nate, I'm disappointed in you. I knew you didn't like paying your little bills. But I still liked you. I still thought you was going to do something. Nah, this ain't right. Nate, you got to do better. You supposed to be an example for your son. I'm being honest. I'm calling them out. Now, we moving on because I'm sick of Jedediah. I'm sick of this. Fucking sick of this. I'm surprised you ain't blocked me yet. Huh? You like, I want Grace to see me. I want Grace to see me. All right, let's get to this now. Moving on. Yes, I told you it's going to be a deep dive because we don't do this for long. We don't do a lot of this. I'm moving on from the South Side, still dipping and dabbing, but my foot is on Jedediah's neck. And anytime he's smiling too much, oh yeah, we're going to do this. Now, this is when Jedediah went to Flint. Do y'all remember he went to Flint around April? And this was the time that he was kicked out of this meeting. You see this guy right here sitting there looking ridiculous. I like, do he got a split in his pants? just sitting there looking like just a hot damn mess, but he's supposed to be a representative for the community and this type of stuff. But in this particular meeting, he gets kicked out. In the first 15 minutes, I think this happens. He gets kicked out of this meeting. Let's play this a little bit so y'all can kind of know what's going on with Flint. And then y'all going to see him talking, I think. He went up to talk. Mind you, Jedediah is not a resident of this particular state, county, nothing. Is this him? I'm trying to find out where he at. Hold on, y'all. Because it was like a break. I know it was like the first 15 minutes. Give me 1 second. Because I want y'all to see. Yeah. Let's just watch it. Because you know you're going to get up and say something. Oh, fool. There you go. There you go. Let's start this.
Ethically obtain the school that y'all against worship.
So let's just highlight this. Let's just put no cap on this. This is a man that don't live out there. I don't know who calls him to Flint, but he's supposed to come to be an activist for the water crisis. Let's remember this again. One of the drifts that he did with this that he don't talk about no more. What's going on with it? What happened to the water restoration kits? What happened to that live I listened to where you collected $1,000 from one lady because she heard you for the first time and believed in you? You got $1,000 for the water restoration kits. Did Flint ever get water restoration kits? Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my other device. We're going to watch this real quick. Y'all let me know, did he ever get the water restoration kits, okay?
That den of thieves that has the cell tower that's in the back of it that gives him personal enrichment. That's what's going to keep me here. Your bald-head mayor who does not think he needs to be responsive to the cry and the needs of the representative of the constituents, and how you all continue to mislead people with false narratives and miseducation so that you can continue to enrich yourselves personally at the behest of your government. And this city is going through so much. So I'm going to echo everything that we find, and it's going to get really interesting because I wanted to make sure you saw me first. Liddell, I'm here because of you. And I'm here because of people like Candace Machette, who literally I just watched break the rules of this own governing body, because before the meeting started, they could have accepted more slips like you chose to do with the individual that's behind me to my left flank. So you all have enjoyed sifting and grifting for your community for so long without people, without the resources or the ability to find it out. I'm going to work very hard to get my friends at the DOJ to take a quick look over here.
Again, he mentions the DOJ. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You see the 34? Y'all see that 34 on the screen? And he mentioned the DOJ? Y'all like, what does that mean? That's just a Levi thing. My favorite fave, when you watch this, when you see 34, what does that mean? It means it's about to go down. Jedediah, you're going down. I'm just letting y'all know. Watch. Mark my words. Y'all gonna hear it. God had just confirmed to me. By me hearing him say DOJ at the same time I look at that 34, that's my number. You going down, sir. This is about your umpteenth time basically saying the DOJ have sent you somewhere. You see what we got to deal with? You see what the black community got to deal with the Democratic side? And y'all not separatists yet? Y'all don't realize the importance of being independent and thinking for yourself? The DOJ sent him, but I'm tripping. But no. They didn't send him. No, he's just talking. He's saying this blatantly.
You saw me first. Liddell, I'm here because of you. And I'm here because of people like Candace Machette, who literally I just watched break the rules of this own governing body, because before the meeting started, they could have accepted more slips like you chose to do with the individual that's behind me to my left flank. So you all have enjoyed sifting and grifting for your community for so long without people, without the resources or the ability to find it out. I'm going to work very hard to get my friends at the DOJ to take a quick look over here in the city of Flint before I leave. And then I want to leave you with this. When I come back with the 2 buses, they're going to be coming to see you. Have a good day.
And we're going to stop here. So again, he incriminates himself. And if you guys don't know what happened after this, he did something happen. And he got kicked out. he got kicked out of this meeting, and he was not supposed to return back to this meeting, and some stuff went down, and that's what we're going to look at. We're not watching this 3-hour video. Basically, he got put out around the time throughout the break or something like that. Let me see something. Where he at? Oh, jerk. Yeah, I think that's around this time they changed the cameras and stuff, and I think they put his ass out. Now, let's move on. Texas activists sue Flint police chief who removed him from council meeting. Okay, so this is it. And now I'm trying to get the timeline together as far as when this man went and protest in front of the mayor's house with a a casket, and when did he file this lawsuit. But I think it was really around the same time. But let's just highlight, because we're doing a case update, because he think everybody forgot. That's why you ain't in Flint. That's why you ain't talking Flint. Your mouth can't move Flint, because you went over there and they got on that ass. And that's real. And then you got House and Clark keep inviting him to feel comfortable in the South Side. Not out here. They don't play that down there. Down there. Clank, clank. And then we're going to read the habeas corpus that somebody tried to file on his behalf, and that was dismissed. You still had to put up a bond, didn't you, you dodo? Let's go. Flint Police Chief Terrence Green, the city attorney, and 2 members of the city council are being sued by the political activists from Texas for their roles in removing him from the council meeting in the city and City Hall this week. First and foremost, they're acting in the capacity of their job. So for you to sue them directly is not going to particularly work, especially if you had no damages done to you. Wasn't physically hurt, you didn't lose anything, you really didn't have nothing violated, because you're not supposed to be there. But these are the people he named in the lawsuit, and he's starting to be known as a lawsuit chaser. Okay. Jedediah Brown filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan on Tuesday, April 29th, a day after Green demanded Brown get off the mic during a council meeting that had been paused because of lack of quorum. Moments later, Green ordered Brown to leave the building or face arrest for disorderly conduct after he asked the chief what it meant for the council to be at ease while the meeting was on hold. You just violated my constitutional right. You're going to pay me for that. You're going to pay me. Going around there trying to get lawsuits off the back of the people. So he's already told on himself. Brown told Green after the chief and another police officer walked him out of the front door of City Hall. If you don't get out of this building, you'll be under arrest, Green told Brown in a video recorded of the incident. The chief later told Brown he was under threat of arrest for being disorderly. He like, yo, you being disorderly, get up out of here. Because he's just disorderly all the time. It's not like you're not. Brown lawsuit says Flint police officer Vincent also said, what is it? Varel? I do apologize. Valerel also said that Brown possession of a bullhorn triggered his removal from City Hall. The city spokesman did not immediately respond to the request for comments from MLive, the Flint Journal, on the incident of the lawsuit. So, you already know he came in there to bring ruckus, because I'm not saying you can't bring that into a public building, but why are you bringing a bullhorn inside? I think even before, when you was protesting in Dalton, you told them to leave the bullhorns and the pots and pans outside. So you know better. I remember you said that. And that's why I thought you were smart. I was like, okay, good. He don't want them to be in. But you know better than that. But I'm going to move forward. I got photogenic, remember. I remember you was in front of Dalton and you told them to put them pots and pans out when they had the wigs and stuff. A primary election to narrow. Okay, Brown has been in Flint supporting the campaign of Beverly Biggs Levy, who is running for a vacant 3rd Ward council seat. The primary election to narrow the field of the candidates in the race is scheduled for Tuesday, May the 6th. And I think she lost, didn't she? I don't really know the politics. Y'all let me know. You shouldn't align with him. The election has been has had the potential to swing the balance of the powers of the council, which has often been deadlocked for the force since September 29th. Death of Quincy Murphy, who had held the council seat. Brown lawsuit names Green, 2 Flint police officer, council member Liddell Lewis, and Candice. From Ward 7 and City Attorney Joanne Gurley. He tried to pull everybody in here, and that's the problem. Your lawyer, or whoever write up your lawsuits, just wasting your money. Literally just wasting your money. You pull all of these people in here as though you can really prove a conspiracy. You have to prove that all of these people violated your First Amendment right and conspired to do it together. Okay. The lawsuit alleged Brown was subjected to unnecessary and aggressive physical attack by police on Monday. It alleges infringement of Brown's freedom of speech and access, conspiracy to infringe with his civil rights, violation of Open Meeting Act, assault, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Stop it. Everything you do, you inflict emotional distress. That's literally you. But this is a meeting in the town that Jedediah don't live in, y'all. Anybody who's watching this, getting wind of this for the first time, this man that we're telling you about don't live in even the state. He's just going state to state, talking about he moved in. I got a house out here. I'm a citizen, and I'm gonna come do some activist work. Okay. So this was May. So it was afterwards. Activists arrested, jail after protests outside of Flint Mayor House. So because he couldn't go to the meeting, I remember the next meeting he was in the car. He was like scoping it, having people listening, looking like a secret squirrel, just being stupid, because I don't know how much money Beverly Diggs gave him, but obviously he was gunning for the gunning. But this is what he continued to do. Let's go watch this. This is what got him in trouble.
Police arrested an out-of-state activist connected to a protest Monday evening outside Flint Mayor Sheldon Neely's home. The Flint Police Department says Jedediah Brown of Chicago was jailed Tuesday.
I got 13 views and your ass over here. I told you Jedediah needed some attention. Let's finish watch this video and see what this fool got to say. His done came in the comments. Why? It's only 13 people here. You know your ass need attention. Go log off. Log the hell off.
On criminal charges linked to the protest, which included a white casket wheeled in front of Neely's house. A video posted on Brown's Facebook page indicates he was accused of disturbing the peace.
Let's stop right here. First and foremost, what I will not let you do, Jedediah, is come on this platform and try to bully anyone. Javar could be wherever he's at. He gets heat all the time just for being associated with you and us not really knowing what side he's on. But here you go, bringing up Javar's name as though he's a content creator. The fuck is wrong with you? This is what we're telling you. You're literally a bully, someone who don't have no fucking boundaries or no self-control. Divert the conversation to the right person. Actually, the person who's making the video on that ass. Why would you come under the channel to say something to someone else? Are you going to say anything about the money that you owe Carver? Huh? You want me to start that shit again? Huh? Do you want me to start the shit? And you talking about some damn Javar. Sick of you. You found your way over here with 13 damn views. You loser. Damn gaslighter. Activist arrested after protesting outside of Flint Mayor's house. Let's keep this going. Yeah. Let's go. Don't worry, because I'm doing better than you drifter. All right. Police arrested an out-of-state activist. Remember, don't live there. Don't pay no tax. Oh, I bought soda there. I bought a soda there. I paid taxes. This is how he drifts and come into your community. Connected to a protest Monday event outside of Flint Mayor's Neely's residence. The Flint Police Department says Jedediah Brown, the one who's in the audience being stupid, of Chicago, was jailed Tuesday on criminal charges of disturbing the peace related to the protest, which includes a white casket wheeled in front of Neely's house. Who gave this man money to waste and get a casket? Where's the water testing kits? Where's the water testing kits? Could you answer that? The $1,000 that you got? Hmm? You say you mean 12 because I gave you one? What you give me? You never gave me nothing. What you give me, baby? The hell are you talking about? Huh? You up there making up shit? You never gave me nothing. You never gave Cara nothing. So what you talking about? And I'm winning my cases. Okay, I don't have a case against you, so you on the wrong show. But did you get a call from the Internal Revenue yet? Or did you talk to your boys in the DOJ and said that they got a letter from Miss Grace Levi and that she's going to bother they ass all the fucking time, no matter what? Or did you get a call from the FBI, the letter that I wrote to them about you and Mayor Clark possibly working together? Did you get a letter about that? I don't need to sue you. I don't need to sue nobody. All I need to do is just show that you are not in good standings. And that's what it is. You're never in fucking good standing, Jedediah. That's why you're gonna be such an easy target. I would never waste my money and sue you based on my position, but I know other people are suing you based on theirs. And I hope they win. Personally, because a lot of the dumb shit you did, you put people in bad situations, such as yourself. Who the fuck wants to go to court every day? Every day? This is a badge of honor for you to go to court against people who don't want you in their area? Huh? This is a great legacy, Jedediah. You know I'm disappointed in your fucking ass. That's why every time you do something stupid, I'm going to do something and come after you. I'm telling some fucking body because you got to fucking stop. Moving on. Okay, so he brought the casket in front of the mayor house after filing a frivolous lawsuit. And when he got arrested, this is what I want to show you. Someone, you know what I'm saying? Because people know law. Someone filed the habeas corpus on his behalf and didn't even know the proper procedures to do it. First and foremost, they could have got it off by saying he was incompetent, but they didn't prove that he was incompetent. And that was one of the grounds for someone to file a habeas corpus on you. Also, that person has to be like a next to friend. So basically, he tried to file a habeas corpus to get out of jail because he probably had money to pay the bail. And guess what the judge did? Denied. And you had to bond out. That's what the hell you had to do. That's why your ass got to go to court on October 14th. Or you're going to lose that bond. I think it's October 14th. We'll check it out. But this is your investigative team. This is the smart people you have around you. You're setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up. You are about to be 40 years old, and look what you have done with your fucking life, Jedediah. Seriously. You could have been so much better than this. But you let your ego get the best of you. So basically, in the judge's opinion about that habeas corpus that your friend filed for you that was not currently before the court, the practitioner Jedediah Brown petitions for a writ of habeas corpus filed by his purported next friend, Jason Dye. Who is Jason Dye? Since y'all want to be doxing people. Maybe if I have time, I'll look into that. But obviously, we'll see if we have to. But Dye has not shown that he can seek federal habeas release on a the petitioner behalf. And even if Dye was the petitioner next petitioner has not exhausted his available state remedies because all habeas claims concerning our ongoing state criminal prosecution, so the petitioner must be dismissed. Now basically what they're saying is that there was other remedies. They already put a bail for him. They wasn't holding him in jail with no bail. He didn't see a judge, none of that. See, he filed the habeas corpus wrong. You didn't even have any grounds because you had a bail. You just didn't want to pay it. That's the damn problem. And this guy, and there was other grounds that they had to abide by. But under this petition, petition, they claim that national civil rights activists and whistleblower, you're not national. Literally, I could go on the morning show, my morning show, and just put a title with someone else's name and get 300, 400 people in my video. And right now I'm doing something on you, and what I get. I don't know why the fuck you think you so special. You're really not. We want you to stop. If we didn't do all this, read the cases that you got people putting shit on you so you could stop, you would have still been out there. Wasn't you about to go back to Hassan place again the other day? And I said, we got to watch his ass. You unhinged. You unhinged. This is why we're doing this. You're not special. No one's lying on you. No one is opposition of your political state. Y'all already know Grace Levi is a separatist. I'm a whole Hebrew. Don't even care about politics. Literally care about y'all learning about fighting for y'all freedom the whole fucking time. While this dog, Jedediah, and his Inspector Gadget girlfriend, I ain't saying her name, set me up the whole motherfucking time. Don't you say why Grace doing this, why people doing this. To sabotage my page. Talk shit about me in the background. Try to play on Cara emotions. Play her against me. Y'all some dirty dogs. I know I'm getting distracted, y'all. But I'm releasing because this mofo right here. I ain't speak to this mofo since how long, Jedediah? How long? Since the last time I sent you the update and told you that SP was at the caucus. That's when I realized that she took your place. That's the last time you ever got anything from me. Let's say that. Let's say that. All these damn stupid shit in the chat. No, it is actually progress in my case. Because if we did not pursue Officer Perez, he may not be where he's at. We kept the pressure on him. We had him running, unlike you, where Holmes is just sitting right there in your face like this. No, we had that nigga running. And then now, just to give you a little up and up, don't worry. Officer Jared Carlton, he will be off of the Dalton police roster. I promise you. Even if Kiana don't want to do it, even if House don't want to do it, I'm fucking relentless. Okay? You want to compare who got more progress done? Look at Miss Cara compared to the person that you helped. Look how far Miss Cara is. And I didn't have to raise money for her or beg like you. She just opened her other location. Fill her up with light. She just released a book. I didn't even get to tell y'all. Let's talk about it. You want to compare? We fill each other. I fill her up with life, with love, with ambition. Go ahead, let her. She will tell you what we did. I was real to her. Stood by her side. Not try to use it for opportunity like you dirty dog. So where we at with the case, we're real far with life. With Cara's well-being, her family, her moving forward. She's keeping her house. She told y'all all of that. She was on the mess of losing her businesses and her house. And today, a year later, she got her 2 businesses back open, baby. Didn't lose it. And her house is fine. And just to tell y'all a little bit of her business, Dalton is still broke. No one cut the fucking check yet. That's why we had to raise money for the butterfly release. But we still moving. Oh, don't forget that she's doing so well that she has a prominent hair school that actually have a scholarship for the Lexis Foundation. Whoa! Do you want to compare? This a family affair. While I'm still pushing. Got more body cam and more information about her case than you ever got for the case you were working on. You couldn't even get film from the hotel that the incident happened. Did you even get the real police report? Huh? from Vegas? The fuck? Do you want to talk? Okay. So you know he was a distraction. You know what I had to do? Get him. You know what the Crypt Keeper do. You want to compare? I know you don't want to compare. Do you want to compare life too? Huh? Let's stop. I don't want to hurt you because you're still a black man that has a lot of growing to do, and I do pray for you to do a little bit better. Don't make me eat your food. Don't make me eat your food. I can make this go personal, but I'm not. I'm just going to talk about the things you did not do in the public. Don't compare yourself to me. So basically, whoever's supporting Jedediah wrote up a felonious habeas corpus that had no standing, could not fight the terms that they said they were fighting, said that he was basically bound in jail unconstitutionally in unconstitutional conditions, held from speaking to the public and or being near government officials. This is what he expressed his concern about what was going on. Moving forward, it says courts must promptly review habeas corpus to screen out factual frivolity. This is where I sound like Jedediah. It's frivolous. And that's what they were telling us. This whole shit was frivolous on his face. Okay? Case instructs district judge to dismiss habeas petitions, plainly appearing from the petition and any attached exhibits that the petitioner is not entitled to relief. Now, it's saying you're not entitled to relief. Why? Because it says the next offense status is more than just basically saying it. Firmly rooted prerequisites is needed. Prerequisites is needed. Must be satisfied to confer. Okay, to be the next of kin. They just heard about a habeas corpus and filed it. One, why the real party is interested cannot appear on his own behalf, such as inaccessibility, mental incompetence, or other disabilities. Now, I really think that this would have helped you because you show us that you're mentally incompetent all the fucking time. But obviously, you don't even know how to represent yourself in court or the person who's representing you for you, okay? Must be truly dedicated to the best interest of the person on whom the behalf he is seeking litigation for. Okay, obviously they saw that this person who's filing for you is felonious. We never heard of this person die in our life. It says second, even if die has satisfied this burden and could proceed as a petitioner, next friend, petitioner has not entitled to be habeas corpus relief. Why? Although the federal courts had jurisdiction to hear the habeas corpus position arising from parallel state criminal pretrial proceedings, a federal court should generally abstain from exercising this jurisdiction if the issue arises in the petition are capable of being resolved either by the state trial or other state procedures available to practitioner. So basically, he didn't want to pay his bail. There were other means. They were just filing papers thinking that he was going to do some Chicago shit, get locked up and get out, and that wasn't happening. So right now, this is what's going on. He has a court date that is for October 14th, and I'm going to verify that because this one was acting up. The Flint court system, it was acting up. I had his case pulled up, and then all of a sudden it gave me a hard time. That's why I was a little late. But don't worry, I'll put it up on the community page for you guys so y'all can, be up to date all his mini court cases and shit, because he's just so special, cheese but special. But in regards to his lawsuit, okay, this is what they want to do. Okay, City of Flint asks federal judge to disqualify attorney dismiss lawsuit tied to June protests. Okay, so this attorney, again, has something to do with both cases, and they're trying to disqualify this attorney. This is some of the politicking that they do. They will have the attorney at locations so the attorney can advise them on what's a lawsuit, what's not a lawsuit. And sometimes the attorneys actually participate in some of the wrongdoing. Not saying this particular attorney have, but in the case of the Hassan case, if you actually read the case, stupid Jedediah, the lawyer was involved in that case in basically wrongfully barricading the location. He was on premises, and then he was the same person that they were supposed to communicate with to get basically the deposition for the case and, you know, go back and forth with. That whole got throughout. The whole case got throughout because of crookedness in Cook County. Even though that lawyer was actually for the city of Harvey. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go over that case. Y'all probably like, what's she talking about? I read both of these. I just don't have the energy for it because Jedediah don't deserve none of this. But the only reason why I'm doing this is just to let you know that we on your ass. You wanted a little attention, talking about I'm not in jail, I'm not in jail, and you're gonna jinx yourself. You're going to jinx yourself. So this is them trying to get the lawyer removed. The city is asking the federal judge to disqualify the attorney and a law office he's associated with from representing parties in the lawsuit alleging Flint police violated their constitutional rights in Michigan law during the June 1st protest. Attorney for the city filed the motion to disqualify attorney Lawrence Katz, okay, and his law group last week in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan, claiming the attorney is not a member of the State Bar of Michigan and isn't affiliated with any other attorney who is. Now, that sounds a little weird to me. I'm just going to be honest. That doesn't sound totally correct, but we'll see how it is, because I don't understand how this man is representing himself as a lawyer in one state, but then they saying that he don't have a license in another state, but I think he do. I'm just going to be honest. I think that's a little weird when it comes to this, but we're going to get into a little bit more. I'm not trying to give Jedediah no points either. I want him out of here. But 2 days later, city attorney also filed a motion to dismiss the case filed by Beverly Biggs Levy, Jedediah Brown, John Goff, and Terrence Levy, who sued Flint Mayor Neely, police chief, and all of them. So, filed in June, the lawsuit alleges law enforcement and the city officials engage in unlawful arrest. This is the one with Jedediah. Selected enforcement of law and retaliation against them during June 1st protest. During that demonstration, police pulled Levy from his vehicle. Y'all remember that? This is because Jedediah. Do y'all remember this? This is because Jedediah. Telling you anything that they do with him. Y'all remember the old man that was pulled out of his car by his arm? I don't commence to supporting police brutality at all because they were dead wrong. But people, anytime you do something with Jedediah, the Leviathan spirit, that's what y'all gonna get. Chaos and bullshit. Because it went from 0 to 1,000. Why are you driving down the street blowing your horn anyway? What type of protest is that? That's what I'm saying. All you do is shit for tokenism. Nothing that's really going to get the people nowhere. You get people aggravated. You do stupid shit. And then this man got pulled out. His almost arm dislocated because of you. And still no water restoration kits. No water restoration kits to this day. Did you say anything about that? This guy said I donated the bond. You so fucking delusional, Jedediah, that you say you donated the bond knowing you had the bond out. Guys, I told you I ain't lying. That habeas corpus didn't fucking work, old broke ass. Why you just ain't put up one of your houses for the bond? Huh? Mr. Richie? Mr. Richie Rich? Look at him. Fuck retard. Moving forward, last week, the city asked for permission to file police body cam video with the court. showing Levy was taken from his video with minimal force and that he was forced to exit his vehicle more than 24 times before being removed. Jedediah, Mr. Levy, you gonna have a lawsuit. From what we saw, I'm gonna be honest. The police were aggressive towards you. They did not give you several warnings. This is to the people of Flint. Y'all done let Jedediah come in there and get y'all into stuff. Now, this man probably do have a lawsuit because that's not true. I know he didn't tell that man dozens of times to get out of the car. He told him a few times, but it really was no reason to tell him to get out of the car, especially if it was for a traffic violation. And he violently pulled him out the car. You see what happens when y'all around Jedediah? Just hot gumming bullshit. Mr. Levy, you know you ain't want to be part of that. The case marks the second time this year that city attorney have asked judges to disqualify Katz and Linto from representing the plaintiffs in cases filed against him. They must have something against this guy, Katz, because obviously he's still representing more than one case out here. The crazy thing is this. This is what I want to tell y'all, because we're going to do, since I've been here so long and Jedediah and I messed up my live with his old stupid self coming on my live and I had to run my mouth. We're going to, before his court date, before you lose your bond, October 14th, right, sir? We're going to do the full breakdowns of this. I'll have it all together. We kind of got an idea of what's going on here. But I do want to say this because I gave this boy enough attention and I'm over him, honestly. I don't want to have no dealings with you. Something is happening in Flint and in Harvey. And it's so sad that we have people like Jedediah that comes and drift off of the people. That's the fucking problem. It's not saying that things are not happening in these communities, but what he does, this guy right here, hold up. Where you at? Where you at? Right here. Look at him. Look at him. He's an agitator right here in the back. You come, you cause issues, and you don't actually focus on the things that's really a problem. To get water restoration kits and go distribute them would have been the best thing to do than do this. What the fuck are you riding down the street doing anything? That's stupid. That's stupid. That's why I would never be around you and I didn't want to have nothing to do with you because you wouldn't want nobody telling you that's stupid. But again, there's a problem in our black areas that's ran by Democrats. They not only use talking pieces like him, but they also abuse the people. So there is issues going on in Flint. I will just highlight this. Woman pulled from Flint council meeting files a sexual force lawsuit. This is another one. This is just a couple of hours ago. I said, wow, on the day that I'm doing this. It is a problem in Flint. There's no reason why they should still have water issues. I already told you about the guy. His name was Moses. Go look this up. He was a gentleman who was an engineer, way better than Jedediah. Way better. Black man named Moses. He came and bought this water purification or water creator. Basically, it makes water out of vapors. And they had it in Flint for a couple of weeks. Go look it up. What happened? They destroyed it. They shredded metal pieces and put it in certain places of the machine so it would not work. We are being sabotaged in the black community. That is not a lie. But to have someone like a Jedediah coming in there playing COINTELPRO, fucking up everything, letting his ego try to run the show, try to be the big man on the street when you don't even have the intellect or the mental capacity to be in leadership. It's so sad. The position they gave you for INA or the what is it called for the culture, where you are the liaison or the commander of fundraising, that's what the fuck you should do. The commander of fundraiser. That's all. So with that being said, I'm over this. And Jedediah, you can tell Nate, I'm severely disappointed in him. That's it. Nate know what it is. You played yourself. You should not be connected to anyone who remotely resembles this guy. Okay? No. So, with that being said, I'm over this. Y'all won't see anything about me doing anything about him for probably a week or two. Depends if he go out and do anything fucking stupid. But what I will be doing next week again, Jedediah, right in your fucking face. Let's get it here. Let me tell you right now, since you want to be here, because I'm fucking sick of you. I donated my bond. Guess there's no progress in your case. Yeah, you pieced out soon as I got on your ass. You see, he jumped out when I started talking about that car and stuff and hitting him heavy. He jumped out. But I know you watching, you're quiet. Just remember, I made a report with the Federal Trade Commission. I made a report with the DOJ. I made a report with the FBI. I made a report with the Internet Crimes, the crime unit. You gonna give me my $300 back just because people made fun of me. Don't fuck with Grace. Excuse me. God, I think that just because everybody wanted to make fun of me and say I was a gifter, and I said, oh, y'all better tell her to leave Grace alone. So I hope you go read your INA email. Don't try to act like I didn't put the right email in there. Y'all just got a lot of things that came in. Give me my $300 so I can at least give that back to Cara. Give me my $300 so I could give it back to Cara for Lexi's birthday that's coming up. And with that being said, Lexi has a birthday celebration coming up October, guys. We have it on our membership page. This is the second year where Cara is having a comedy event / fundraiser. So it's comedy / fundraiser. I can't be out there this year because guess what? I got taxes to pay. You know what I'm saying? I'm a single mother with 2 kids in college, but you know what we gotta do. We got a few tickets that's left for you guys. If you want to go, I will donate the 3 tickets to you guys. I just need you guys to go under my page. Let me know that you're interested, and I'll send you an email. My email address, so you give me your name before the Carver, and she will get you the 3 tickets. If we don't get those 3 tickets, and we most likely gonna get them sold. If we don't get them sold, I'll find somewhere to go. So we have 3 or 4 more tickets that's left for that event in October. I think it's October 14th. Don't quote me. It is the Alexi Foundation fundraiser, comedy / fundraiser. This is the second year in a row, guys. You see what happens when you work together as a family? You see what happens when you just stick to it and you don't got ADHD? You get things done. Right, Jedediah? With that being said, I love you guys. Y'all have a great, great day. And yes, Harem speaks on it. I'm kind of getting an idea how to use this. I still could do a little bit better, but we got this. Because y'all comments was supposed to be up here. All the stupid Jedediah comments was supposed to come up here, but it didn't. But it'll be all right. We'll get it up there next time. Y'all have a great evening, and thank you for being with me. I was off for 2 hours talking about this dud. Oh my freaking frack.